Today we're going to be replacing a 6-inch flow switch. I've done this before. Let me turn on UO flashlight for you. And you can see that's the baby. So look how much pounds of pressure are in this. You see that? That's almost 189 pounds of pressure. So we're going to go outside here and drain this system down. I have this little clip on my chest here, but maybe I'll try to clip you in on that. So alright, let's get to work. How about that? Okay, let's go outside. Don't get locked out. Got my master key. Okay, so now we're working on riser 8. So let's go ahead and unlock this. See what key it is. What key? Phoenix. That could be it, but I don't know. Too many keys. There we go. That looks like it's it. Phoenix. That could be the thin one though. I don't know. Alright, that works. Okay, put that lock right there. I don't know what you guys can see. But yeah, if you were short, you would have a hard time closing this valve. Looks like the drain valve leaks a little bit, but I'm not worried about that. Okay, we're closing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Looks like almost 13, but of course I forgot my wrench to tighten it up. So let's go get my wrench. I had where people have closed this door on me before. I just changed those heads not too long ago. Let's get the wrench, Darn it. I forgot my wrench. So I did close the one closest to the door. So hopefully I did close the right one. Closest to the door. Yeah. Hope I closed the right one. Yeah, I did. I closed the right one. Now I just need to crank on it with this. We got to close that valve all the way. We don't want water coming through. This is how you close it. Tighten that up a little bit. See, just that little bit helps. Okay, I'm gonna leave my wrench on there. Oh no, you know what? I'll take it off. Just so I'll forget it later. Okay, let's go drain that system. Okay, we'll close this door now that we're not working in it no more. They don't like any open doors here. Alright, I'm gonna get me one of those Spanish earphones where it translates. I can understand what it says. Okay, so now I should probably close this one too, or I'll peg it. Darn it, I forgot my little flow switch pegger. Maybe I have it in there. All right, let's get this thing draining. Oh, that's tight. Okay, you can see the gauge is going down. All right, we're gonna let that drain. Guess we can go outside and look at it. Which door is closer? Well, I know this one is. Without any alarm. I could probably look through that window. Alright, turn this light off. Alright, master key. This needs to stay up. Doesn't want to stay up. Alright, let's see that water coming out. So all that water must go right underneath this building. Alright, well, I'm not going to bore you with watching the water drain. We can go open that up some more now that the pressure is off. You know, we want to let that pressure bleed off before we open that drain all the way. Now I'll go find the inspector's test and we'll open the inspector's test for system number 8. You can see we got a lot of fire sprinkler systems here. Dark, foggy, cold day here in the San Joaquin Valley. Not even the bay. San Joaquin Valley. That's a long way away. Alright, we'll open this drain away and then I'll turn this camera off. See, that's what I mean by that thing always wants to stay down. Okay, close that door. So I'm working around crushed tomatoes. So you say, what's he working around? The big cans and the little cans, the crushed tomatoes. How much pressure we got? Yep, it's going down. All right. Let's wait for this to go down. Yeah, you're strapped on my head. So this is what I look like. All right. Let's kill this video right here. And then we'll wait for this to drain and we'll start it back up. How about that? Okay, it is apparent that that flow switch is leaking. So that's the flow switch I'm changing out. So there's the mess it's making. Alright. Well, that's why it's probably sticking. So we're going to change this flow switch out. Let me take a better picture of my phone and call this one done. Not done, we got to replace it. There you go. A little bit of water on the ground, a little bit of water on the pipe, a little bit of water coming out of the flow switch. Alright, let's let it drain all the way. We can open this up now that we got all the pressure off. And let's go find inspector's test number 8. So inspector's test number 8 should be right here, if I'm correct. All the way on the end of this system. Number 8. Hopefully it's right here. This looks like the end of the system. That's the end of that system. Where's the end of system 8? Okay, there's that system right there. Let's see if this says 8 on it. It sure does. Let's go ahead and close this, or open it. That'll help bleed some air out when we fill it up. Okay, let's end this video and let it drain, and we'll get back to work in a minute. Well, howdy ho, good neighbor. We are still waiting for this water to drain, but I wanted to show you it is slowing down. And where does this water go? It was running over here next to this pipe, but now it seems to be slowing down. Look at that. So I would say thousands of gallons of water are flowing underneath this building. But yeah, you can see that that water is just about stopped. So before you change a flow switch, just take the time and let all the water come out. Come outside. Yeah, you don't want it all making a mess inside, because they have food product in there, and people do not like food product with that nasty water on it. So live it, love it, learn it. Okay, I'm a little too far away from my truck, so I'm passing some water here, Niagara water. We're gonna go get in my truck and pull around to the other side of this place. I got the door open. I know it's a little dark in here, so this DJI Action 5 is supposed to work better in the dark than other GoPro cameras, so we'll see. But I don't know why it's so dark in here. Are they trying to conserve energy? Those lights are usually activated by sensors and they're not coming on. So the only light here is the skylights, and every once in a while you'll see an emergency lighting on, but yeah, I guess they're saving electricity. Alright, we're gonna go drive that truck around. So yeah, let's go get the truck, drive it around, because it's draining and draining and draining, and it keeps draining. So I'm gonna keep this hat on. It looks like that one's heading off to Betty's house. You see how it's all crooked? I don't know. Yeah, the problem about coming out this door is you got to duck underneath this bush. So I should have went out the other door. Let me take off my hard hat so I don't scratch you up. There you go. Osama bin Laden? I don't know. Alright, let's get in the truck, drive to the other side. Wonder how this hat's gonna look with the inside of my truck view. We can try it. See if I fit. That little sign right there is how I remember to turn in the keys and unpeg the flow switch. Alright, so I'm looking behind me in that rear view camera. See, there's a truck behind me waiting. Alright, let's go to the other side of this baby. Oh, I guess I'll buckle up so we don't have to hear that too much. If I can. Alright, you can see how big this building is. I know you've probably seen it before. I don't know if you could see it or not. I guess I could take the hard hat out and do that. Give you a good angle. Basically, I just took my hard hat off my head. Now I'm holding it. Well, there's a good example of how big this job is and how many fire sprinklers there are. Quite a bit. So we got a bad flow switch we're going to change, and I got a couple leaks I got to fix, and yeah, never ends. It never ends here. I was getting frustrated saying, you know, this job just has leak after leak. And my boss said that's a good thing, because these people pay their bills. A lot of people, they don't pay their bills. It looks like that drain is done leaking, so I'm good to go. Let's park this truck right here. Oh, I was going to get my setting tool, or my flow switch tool. That gets me into almost any flow switch. And let me show you the drain. Oh yeah. You see it, you see it. Okay, I can work on that. So any water that's going past that little hole, the flow switch hole, I should be able to get. Alright, let's go inside and change a flow switch. But that's where I parked, right there. I took all the stuff out of that truck, and now it seems to be riding better. Seem to be doing wheelies everywhere. Usually that thing's so heavy, it does wheelies. Okay, hopefully this thing is still open. Oh yes. Alright, let's cut this video right here and set up this camera. Okay, what I like to do is pull this out in one big piece here. Try not to lose anything. Especially these nuts and paperwork. Yeah, these nuts are very important. Don't lose those. And this gasket, you want to put this gasket in. See, this gasket has these little ridges right here. You got to push it in there. You see that? How I'm pushing that gasket in there? I don't want this gasket to come out while I'm installing it. Okay, that's in. And I'll put these bolts right here. I'm going to put the cover on. Flow switch up. Flow switch covers on. One side. Okay, let's put that down right there. Right there. Let's go ahead and put all that stuff in there. Alright. So there's the flow switch ready to go. Sit, boo-boo. Sit. Alright. So we're now ready to take that flow switch off very carefully. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. So I'm going to put on my sissy mitts here. I don't know what you can see. I never can. I could put you on the chest Where are my channel? Where are my channel locks? They're in my truck. Hopefully I won't need them. Okay, let's take this one off. What was that? How many times do I lose this crescent wrench by not going in the right pocket? Okay, we're gonna loosen this up. Oh good, it's not tight. A lot of times these are painted. I don't think I'll do a lot of talking on here because I'm just nervous. So let's go ahead and take this off. That's off. That's off. I'll put these on here so I don't lose them. Okay, let's pull this out. You gotta be careful not to lose this right here. You pull that all out at once. Let me get that taco out. See that taco? Oh, there you go. There you go. So what I will do now is take a rag. I'll clean all this up. Take my file. Okay. Leave that right there for now. Okay. We like that, we like that. Okay. I think I'll take my gloves off. Get your flow right. You always want your flow going up. You don't want to install it backwards. You can see the flow arrow. The water's going up. So this is where you do your little taco. Let me cut this video and we'll start over. Okay. I don't know what you can see, you never do, but we're gonna get the flow switch and we're gonna see this taco. We're tacoing this like that. See how I taco it? That's how we get it in there. Let me get it higher here. Now don't tell anybody I'm standing on this. So we're going to get the taco like that. Make sure our rubber's in. Rubber's in. Oh, the rubber just fell off right there. There, it's on. Now it's back on. There it is. Hopefully that'll work. So now we're going to take our new horseshoe, wrap our leg around this. Get it in there. Get it in there right. Okay. Come on. Looking for a bolt here. Looking for a bolt. Don't drop anything. Just get it started. Let it loose. Get the other bolt. Get that started. Okay, get that in there like that. Put that little U-bolt up. Okay, now we got there. Now we're just going to go uniform, right? Uniform. Tighten a little here. 1, 2. Tighten a little here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Wipe that down real good. We don't want to over tighten this because this is just aluminum and it could break. And it's a long way to the throw switch house. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Don't over tighten it. What did I just say? 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, that's good. Okay. Now we got our rag. We'll wipe that down real good. I don't want any water on there. No water on here. We're going to dry all this up. We don't want any evidence of water here. Get rid of all that water. Because this might fool you later. You might think you have a leak, but it's just the water from before. Alright, there you go. Now I think I'll peg that flow switch, because when I fill this up, it's going to want to do the loopy-loop. So when I fill up this system, this pressure will drop, and that'll release that flow switch. So I'm going to peg both flow switches. Oh, I'm only pegging that one because that one's not hooked up. Okay, we're going to dry this a little more and be done. Okay, this is all dry, right? You see that is all dry? Can you see that? So now we're going to put this right here. I said I brought in my other dilly rod here. This is a tamper switch remover. I'll show you why in a second here. Okay, that's off. Put that right there. And we're going to peg this with this pin. Just like that. You see how I pegged that? Can you see that? Alright, you see it. Alright, that's pegged. Now we're going to go flow this one and make sure no water. So now I'll take my handy dandy pipe wrench. Oh, look what I'm forgetting to do. Close the drain. And this is that drain that was leaking a little. You can see all the teeth on here. Somebody's been using their wrench on it. That somebody could be me too. I don't have my channel lock. Okay, I do have my baby channel locks. Those always work. Watch this, baby channel lock. Those always give you that little, that little ump. A little ump that you need. 1, 2, watch this. Ump. Perfect. Alright, we're ready to fill. That's pegged. Oh, I need my wrench to fill. Get your kicks on Route 66. I'm more closer to I-5 than Route 66. Okay, our inspector's test is open, so we're going to bleed some air out. This should be unlocked because it has the little thing there. Hopefully it won't move. Okay. Well, here's where we say a little prayer to God. God, you have blessed me with so much. Even if this leaks, I've been blessed. I don't want it to. But even if it did, we could always put the old one back on. So let's go ahead and crank this. See the shut? We're going to go open. Like 12.5 turns. Nice and slow. Remember, we fill slow. So I can hear the water going through there. Listen. Yep. Okay, we're going to leave that right there for now. And in about 5 minutes, the air should be blowing out that inspector's test over there. But before you do anything, you always go and look inside at your work. Don't even go mess around at your truck. Don't do anything. You get inside and make sure that nothing is blown out. You always get to your work after you fill up your water. That's kind of filling a little fast. I don't like it filling that fast. But I bet you the system next to it has dropped pressure. Yeah, see how it dropped pressure? So the pressure is coming off of this one and helping filling that one up. So let's let this fill up and I'll turn my camera back on. But yeah, that one's losing pressure. And this one's gaining pressure. So let's go outside and see if the air is coming out of the inspector's test. Okay, it is apparent that is dry. You see it. The flow switch is dry. That is pegged. So we're going to go over here and we're going to shut our inspector's test. As soon as we see or hear air coming out, close this slowly, 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 slowly. Everything is slowly, you know that. Even though I did turn that water on a little hot. But right now, we're going to come over to this inspector's test, and you are going to be able to hear the water and the air coming out. So if you have a inspector's test, you always want to open that. You want to get all the air out of your fire sprinkler system, don't you? And there it is. And I don't know if you can hear anything. No, not yet. Okay. Now we'll just be patient and wait. 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 Kind of like that crosswalk that you push. Wait. 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 All right. Wait. 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 Okay, it is apparent that water is starting to blow out. You hear it now, don't you? The funny thing is I've said it before, that's clean water going in and dirty water coming out. And no matter how much I flush it and let it water run through it, it remains that color. So you'll never have clean fire sprinkler water. Never. Ever. Ever. Isn't that what Taylor Swift says? Taylor Swift says? Never, ever, ever. Alright. Looks like I can close that valve now. Let's go do that. Might as well leave you on. Gotta make something out of nothing. Boy, this door looks like it closed. Oh, it did. This door did close. Oh no. was a guy there. I'm gonna have to drive all the way around. Damn it, Jim. I knew I should have put my channel lock there. Shit. Hopefully there's no leak inside. Now I gotta drive all the way around. Good thing I have my keys. Okay, well, it's apparent that I got locked out, so now I'm walking over here to close this inspector's test. That inspector's test is right there in the corner, so we got plenty of the air out. I got you on my chest, so that's why that camera's moving around side to side. I noticed they call it somebody's gait, the way they walk, and I noticed that I walk with a funny gait. Is this number 8? No, that's not number 8. That one's already off. Where is number 8? Oh, number 8 is down here. I think this is number 8. Okay, we'll find out together. Number 8? No, not number 8. Okay. I guess I need to walk down further. Well, we're going to get plenty of air out of this, aren't we? I don't know why I don't see number 8. Huh. Okay, well, we're going to find it together again. That's why, because I didn't walk down far enough. See, that's what's happening, is they all look the same, don't they? I thought I was working on this one. Nope. Let's see if we can hear the water running through it. That says number 8 on it. Okay. Now we got this thing off. So now we're going to go check our work, check our pressure. I don't know how this door locked me out. We're going to go look at that right now real quick. Let me turn on flashlight. How did my door get locked out? It seems like it's open still. What the hell? Was it open the whole time? I think someone reopened it. I don't know. Let's go check our work. Make sure that gets closed. I can still hear it filling. Alright. The good thing is it's dry. Let's unclip you here. So that's the inside of a flow switch right there. There's the gasket. There's the paddle. And you can see that it was a little corroded, wasn't it? So now they're going to have to rewire it. So that's just going to hang right there for a minute. Let's see how much pressure we have in here. Yeah, we got about 22 pounds of pressure. And look at that, dropped all the way down to 50. So that's why we pegged that flow switch, because we don't want all the alarms going off. Alright. Now we're just going to fill this thing up slowly, slowly, slowly. Then we'll put that cap back on and unpeg the flow switch. Then we're going to go fix some more leaks. Always something around here, I don't know. I guess I could keep that right there, just in case something happens and they can't do that. So I'm going to leave that right there for now. Oh man, I wish I had some tape. Oh, I do have some tape. Let me go get some tape and I'll tape these instructions on that flow switch. Here's the tape that I saw. Look at that. Look at that. Didn't have to go far for that. We'll keep that rag right there. We'll keep my jacket right there. My old company, BFP, Broughton Fire Protection. They were Broughton, and then they went to BFP because they declared bankruptcy. But they didn't change their ladder names because it already said BFP on all their ladders for Broughton. Alright, there you go. Okay, we'll fill this up and I'll give you a little outro here in a minute. First I'm going to tape those on. That. Alright, let's do that. Okay, let's see how many pounds we got now. The good thing is that's all dry. You see underneath there? It's all dry. That's how many pounds there should be about equal now. We got about 37 pounds, and this should be okay, 50. So these will equal out, and then we'll turn on the jockey pump. Well, the jockey pump's already on, but we'll let the jockey pump fill up the rest of this to 175 or so. Okay, if you listen real close, you can hear that the water is just about done. Can you hear the water? That guy thinks I'm talking to him. Okay, the water has stopped, so now we're not going to lock ourselves out this time. This time we're putting in the master key file. That's right, the master file. We're not going to get locked out this time. You fool me once, and last time I don't even think we were locked out. I don't think I pulled hard enough. So my wrench should still be out here. Let's go turn this valve on all the way. I think I'll unclip you here and set you up where you can see me work. How about right on these railroad tracks? Hopefully no train will be coming. There you go. Shut open. Okay, let's lock that back up. You can see I put my mark right back where I got it. That paint mark and that paint mark. Put them all together. I'll put you right here. See if you can stay right there while I lock this. Can you stay right there, please? Right there. Stay, boo-boo. These are breakaway locks. You see that little notch in the lock? That means this lock will break real easy. All right, let's grab that wrench. And now we'll just wait for the fire pump and the jockey pump to do their job. Well, the fire pump's off, so it's just a jockey pump. And look at that, door's open. Isn't that what we want to see? An open door? I don't like getting locked out, especially when it's my own fault. All right, let's see how much pressure is on this, and we'll come back out here in about 20 minutes and check our work. £55. Okay, we're getting there. All right, almost done. Almost. Sure is quiet in here, isn't it? Okay, it looks like all this pressure is up as high as it's going to go. It looks like it's at the 172 or something. So I think I'm okay to unpeg that flow switch right there. So I'm going to climb up here. Ooh. Climbing up. Alright, can you see that flow switch? I'm sure you can. You can see I'm standing on this little railing. But let's go ahead and unpeg this flow switch. And we don't want that little thing to move. We want it to stay there. So that's right, it's not going down. So now we'll keep an eye on that for a minute. Looks like it's okay. So now I'll get this cover. I'm going to stick this on very carefully. Don't have to be super tight either. Just tight and just snug them up. Just snug them up. And you can see that little hole right there in the... See how that has like a little hole? I don't think that camera will pick it up, but... Yeah, okay, that's on. Just get down nice and carefully. Oh, you don't want to get hurt. I'm telling you, you got good yoga skills. Okay, let's get out of the way. I think we're good. Get out of the way of this forklift. That's what you got to beware of. Now look at those lights are coming on. See, those lights are coming on now. So I wonder if they turned on the lights. So now the lights are coming on for him. Kinda. Some are coming on, some aren't. I don't know. All right, well, there you go. One flow switch, all put together. All right, well, I guess I'll walk you out of here. Just get my jacket, get my trash, get my tools. All right, maybe I'll clip you on the top of my hard hat. How about that? You know what? I'm just going to leave you on my chest. It's probably going to bounce around a little bit, but oh well. Okay, well, we did it. It is dry. I guess I can go look at it one more time just for Pete's sake. So we'll have the alarm company come hook up the wires to that. I know people will say, well, why don't you hook up the wires? Okay, it's all dry. I can see it. Looks good to me. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people in the comments go, why don't you hook up the wires? Well, I could hook them up, but the problem with that is if there's a problem with the alarm panel, they're going to try to blame us. So you always want to leave it up to the professionals. And plus you're making a work for somebody else. So somebody might be sitting at home one day and they'll say, hey, we got you a flow switch for you to wire up. So I could be making work for the electric guy. That flow switch look okay? Yeah, I gotta quit looking at stuff because on this job you just find more leaks. Yeah, I gotta, every time I walk through here I find another leak. So like my boss said though, if they're happy, I'm happy. Well, I don't know about that. Am I ever happy? I don't know. I gotta change that attitude. You think I would be happy? I have everything in the world with my health and wealth and healthy kids and happy wife. But for some reason I have a trouble trying to stay or be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Easier said than done. I guess I could turn this flashlight off. Alright. So now we are passing no added salt. Refried beans maybe, or chopped chilies. A lot of tomatoes. Stewed, crushed tomatoes. Or just crushed tomatoes. I wouldn't want to be in here on an earthquake. I've already said that, but if there was an earthquake here, I guess you would just stand in the middle of these aisles and hope for the best. Boy, that bucket gets heavy. And I said it before, you get a lot of walking in here. A lot of walking. If you can read those signs right there, I don't think you can, but the sign says, cannot store any product less than 36 inches from sprinkler head. That's right, so you guys can't be stacking your product all the way up to the roof. You got to have 36 inches, which equals 3 feet of space. I think that's 3 feet. Let's see, 24 plus 12. Is that 36? You have to do the math. All right, we're almost to the end. Like I said, you get your 10,000 steps in for sure here. A lot of times I want to jump on one of those forklifts. All right, let's put this stuff away and be done with this video. How about that? Take a little break and eat our sandwich. was the boss. I don't want to see him.
Thank you. Thank you,
You're
sir.
welcome, you're welcome.
Go ahead, go ahead.
All
You
right,
got a
all right.
handful.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to put this bucket back. I borrowed this bucket. So I'll put my tools away, my jacket away. Wash my hands and take a break. Put these tools away. 1 wrench, 1 crescent wrench, 1 file, 1 socket, 1 ratchet, 1 socket, a couple rags, a little bit of tape. Okay, rags are back. All right. Put this back where it goes. I guess I can get a little soap. See how my seat covers here? That's how I cover the seat, cover the panel. Here's some soap. 4 squirts. Let's go put their bucket back and in this video. How about that? This would be the main boiler room, or some call it a mechanical room. I'll put that box right there so we have a box for when we need it. This is where I found the bucket. So that'll be there when I get it again. I'll get all my trash out of it. And now we can bid each other adieu. Like Adam the Woo. Okay. Let's wash our hands and finish this video. This sink actually acts like a urinal too, because you can go to the bathroom right down that floor drain. And you just run this water and it flushes it for you. Don't tell anybody now. Alright, there you go. Let me unclip you here, and in this video in the pump room or mechanical room, whatever you want to say. Just spin that down right there. Go like that. Look at you, look at you. Well, as always, I want to thank you again for coming along with me on these flow switch adventures. Yeah, I clipped you onto this for a little bit, and I clipped you on here for a little bit, and I held you for a little bit, so I guess I could take these, they call them Clark Kent glasses. You can't even recognize me with these glasses on. Now you can recognize me. Alright. Well, as always, I want to thank you again for coming along with me on these 6-inch flow switch replacement dripping flow switch adventures. Why do I do this? Am I part Italian? I don't know. Alright, you know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. Palm to the cam, palm to the cam. I'm not touching that camera with my palm. All right, let's reset that panel and get out of here. Oh no, we have a leak.